You guys ready to be internet stars? Oh, give me that big old big head. Come here, step up. Come here. Yeah, but no, you hang on a minute. I'll come back for you. Hello. Welcome to the Bird Listener. This is Caribe magnificus. He's my old man. He's almost 25 now, and I've had him for almost 20 years. He's a blue and gold macaw. He's my old curmudgeon. Yeah, you are. He's kind of moody sometimes and always seems to know when he's on camera. Usually likes it, although this camera for some reason seems to make him kind of hinky. What? Come here. Step up. Oh, what? Come on. You want to go back up here? And then this guy here. Come here, Bravo. Come on. Step up. Step up. That boy. Yes. Yes. Here's my big Bravo. This is Bravo stupendicus. Oh, he wants to show you his wings. Show me wings. Oh, that a good boy. What big wings you have. Yeah, you're not camera shy at all, are you? Come on. Put him up there. That a boy. Yes, look at those gorgeous wings. Look at that. Ooh, my. Okay, so he's younger. He's going on maybe 15, maybe a little less. You can kind of see quite a bit of difference in the way their body's built. He's a big old chunky guy. He's my tackle. And up here, he's my running back. I think they come from different parts of South and Central America where their build is kind of determined by how hard they have to work in their environment. And I think maybe Caribe had to fly a little further to get to the rivers where they had the clay licks. He didn't have to work so hard. And as a result, their frame just gets bigger. But he's also a variant. He's called a Brazilian blue and gold. Oh, yeah, look at that wing. He's still pretty good. Show me one more time. There you go. Oh, that's pretty. Look at you. You're looking at the camera. You see yourself in there, don't you? Look at you, Bravo. You're so good. What a big guy you are. Okay, you want to get up there for a minute? Thank you. Anyway, thank you for tuning into the Bird Listener. My name is David Howell. This is my first video, so since it is my inaugural, I thought, well, I really need to introduce the birds that I do listen to and tell you a little about them, let you get a look at them, and you can see how beautiful they are. And then I want to tell you why I'm doing this. As I said, I've got about 20 years or so of experience with big birds. I had a lot of experience with smaller birds too, going back to when I was a kid. So I've had an interest in birds most of my life. That's a feeding behavior, by the way, where they kind of would feed each other. They're a bonded pair, even though they're both males. But anyway, I've been interested in birds most of my life, but when I was in the military, I couldn't take them anywhere. Just wouldn't work. So it wasn't until some years after I retired that I really got back into birds. And all three of our birds, this is just two of them. We also have a Maui sunrise that's devoted almost exclusively to my Wonder Whippy Kate. And I'll show you him here sometime soon. He's really, really beautiful. But all of them are rescues. And all of them have their own unique story about how that came to us. And believe me, those stories are worth telling. It's kind of amazing sometimes how things work out in the bird world. But my goal here with all of this is to introduce you to the world of birds, mainly the big birds, since that's where my expertise and interest lies. Hopefully I can pass on some things. I've had these birds a long time, and I've done a lot of writing about these birds. And I still have those stories. And to my way of thinking, those stories are worth telling, at least for me. So that's where we're going to go, is I'll just kind of be telling stories that a lot of them will date back to when I lived in Tallahassee around the, say, 2008 to 2012 time frame. And then, of course, now I'm back in good old Texas and live just outside of San Antonio. And we've been out here for some years now, and obviously I've got stories about here. So hopefully you'll join me. I believe It'll be worth your time and your effort. I'll try to introduce Caribe and Bravo in more detail, and then I'll start with some of the stories that I think deserve to be told. Education is my secondary goal here. I've got a lot of information and hundreds of links to avian resources. So I've got quite a bit of material on first aid. I'll be doing some on cages. I'll be doing some on outreach. I'll be doing quite a bit just on their behaviors. Give them a bath, put them to bed, those sorts of things. Just the normal everyday stuff that people do in taking care of the big birds. Yeah. So I hope you'll join me. You guys got anything to say? Huh? Nothing, huh? Yeah, you never can count on them to work on cue, that's for sure. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.